A trial by jury is a fundamental right of every American
guaranteed by our Constitution.
Serving on a jury is part of what it means to be
an American.
Hello, I'm Judge Kevin Doherty. Every American has a basic and fundamental right to a fair trial in front of a jury of their peers. You're here today to help ensure that that right is protected. You have been called by the Court of Common Pleas to participate in our justice system by being an active participant in the sacred American tradition, jury duty. I know that this is a tremendous inconvenience for many of you, but ensuring a fair and impartial trial for all our citizens is a cornerstone of our democracy. You have our sincerest thanks and appreciation for your service, and you are to be commended for participating. This is a short video that I hope will answer any questions you may have about jury duty. If it doesn't answer all of your questions, don't be afraid to ask any of our court personnel for help.
My name is Judge Sheila Wood Skipper. I am the President Judge for the Court of Common Pleas. Jury service is one of the most important services and responsibilities next to military service, because jurors work to ensure that they can participate in the governance of our system of justice, that we seek jurors who can be fair and impartial in listening to important matters in our system, and it gives jurors the opportunity to understand that we need individuals such as yourselves who can be fair and impartial, who may yourself at some point in time have matters in the court, and who would want individuals such as you to participate, listen to the evidence carefully, apply the law, and make a decision that you will be comfortable in. What jurors can expect once they arrive in the jury selection room on the date selected, they will come into the jury assembly room where they will be given an additional questionnaire to respond to. They will be lined up and assigned to particular panels to go up to a courtroom. Once they arrive in the courtroom, there will be additional questioning by the judge and by the lawyers. If the juror is not selected for that particular case or courtroom, they will be sent back down to the jury selection room where they may then be sent out on another panel. We rely on you, the citizens of Philadelphia, to make a difference in our service.
All people who serve on juries are selected either because they have a driver's license or because they are a registered voter. Every defendant in any case that is tried in Philadelphia has the right to be tried by a jury of their peers. I'm Judge Ransom, and I'm here to answer some questions that you may have this morning about your service as jurors for the 1st Judicial District.
Your Honor, can I text or tweet during this trial?
Well, everybody has a phone now. But during the course of the trial, if you are selected as a juror, you will not be permitted to have your phone with you. You may not text or tweet or communicate in any way about the trial that you are hearing. If you're selected to serve on that trial, you are sworn to secrecy as it relates to that trial. Your phones will be returned to you at certain times during the course of the day, and you may use it for personal business, but you may not talk about the trial itself.
Your Honor, what do I do if I have to go to the bathroom during the trial?
During the course of the trial, we understand that people have personal needs that they need to take care of. All you would need to do is to raise your hand. The court officer would come over and you just say to the court officer, I need to take a break. The court officer would then communicate that to me or to whatever judge is in the room. And as soon as possible, we would take a break so that you could step out of the room. The same would be true if you have to take medications. Sometimes people have to take medications during the course of the day. Just let us know and we will do everything that we can to accommodate your comfort while you are serving on jury duty.
Your Honor, can I check the news about this trial?
Absolutely, you may not. Everything that you learn about any case where you are assigned as a juror, all that you know about that case has to come from the courtroom itself. The judge in the courtroom will remind you that you may not get any information from any other source, not only from the newspapers, but also online. You can't talk to your neighbors about it. You can't do anything to gather information about the case. The case has to be decided solely upon what you learn in the courtroom.
Your Honor, can I talk to my spouse or any other family member about the trial?
The answer is that you may not. The only thing that you can tell other people is that you are serving on jury duty. You may not even talk with the other jurors about this case until the very end of the case when the judge sends you to begin your deliberations. Again, the jury process requires the 12 jurors to sit and talk and make their determinations about this particular case. You cannot have influences from other people or from other sources.
Your Honor, will I be on TV or in the news? Will my name be made public?
The answer to that is no. The names of all of the jurors are kept secret. That is not public information at all. There may be news reporters who will come into the courtroom. There may be cameras outside of the courtroom, but you will not be identified by anyone at the court. Your name will not be made public.
Your Honor, do I get paid? If so, how do I get paid? And when do I get paid?
So, yes, you do get paid. By law in Pennsylvania, each juror gets paid $9 per day for the first 3 days of their jury service. If your trial goes to the 4th day, then your rate of pay increases to $25 per day, and it will remain at $25 per day until the end of the trial on which you are serving.
Your Honor, why is there so much waiting in line? Why is there so much waiting around? And why does everything take so long?
That's a very good question, and many people ask that. They think that getting into the courtroom is going to be a fairly simple process, but it's not. There are any number, several hundred people actually, who come down to the courtroom every day. They need to get to the actual courtroom where they can be selected for trial. The judge who is in that courtroom has the responsibility not only for the trial where you are in the jury pool, but that judge may have several other matters that they need to take care of as well. Once the docket has been cleared and the judge can actually focus on your trial, then the rest of the day will be spent dealing with the matter that brings you to court.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful. You will shortly be entrusted with deciding the guilt or the innocence of one of your fellow Americans, or making a decision in a civil case involving two conflicting parties. This is a very sacred duty, a duty I trust you'll take very seriously. Thank you again for your service and participation in helping to ensure that all Americans have a right to a fair and impartial trial by a jury.